Well, hi. Hello there, Thursday people, stream people, gaming people, Twitching, YouTubing, sploderific people. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Sea Power. Hope you're having a fantastic week so far. And listen, if you're not, hey, it's almost over. It is almost over. What do we got going on? Mr. Retired, hello, hello. VDK, ahoy, my guy. Mr. Portelli, what is going on, individuals? Hope you're all having a fantastic evening so far. Or possibly day, depending on where in the world you are. I'm thinking evening for the most part, for just about everybody. Unless you're tuning in from Cali or something to that effect. Anyway, yeah. As you can tell, we're getting back into Sea Power tonight. I've chosen a mission, not exactly at random. I have clicked on the descriptions of everything. This one's called the Gauntlet. Soviets have seized some crucial points in northern Norway. We have to supply and reinforce Narvik. So one assumes that's a base in Norway, and we have to get supplies to them. Again, I don't really know what we're going to have asset-wise, or what the enemy's going to have, or what have you. We're all going to find out together. And I think there's no better way to do that than to... cheers, my guy. What is up? No better way to do that than to dive on in and see what there is to see. I don't like how some of them have like a really wonderfully fleshed out like set of orders on the following screen, and some of them have just this. Hey, you should do this. And it's like, well, okay. General quarters, apparently. Alright, let's take stock. Let's wait for all of our... Okay, everything's popping up nicely. Okay, let's take stock. What do we got going on here? We've got, a US... I would probably call it a frigate, realistically. And it is a guided missile frigate. Okay, perfect, good. I do wish you could make these bigger. Like, make the words bigger, you know what I mean? Like, all you can do is make the screen bigger, which is silly. So this is a Perry class. You know, we've got some weaponry here. We've got the RGM-84, which is an anti-surface missile, 65 knots. So this is strictly for killing boats. Okay. 65 knots is a good long ways away. We've got the SM-1R, Standard Missile 1, I believe they call it. This is both aircraft and surface. We've got 24 nautical miles on this guy. Okay, good. We've got Mark 46 torpedoes. We've got a 75. This gun is what? It says Mark 75. I don't know what the... Yeah, it's a 76 mil. Okay. 76 millimeter gun. Why would they call it the Mark 75 if it's 76? Anyway, that's fine. And we've got a Sea Whiz. Okay. Hull-mounted sonar. Very good. We've got air search radar, surface search radar. We've got, ooh, a towed sonar array. That's very helpful. And we've got jamming capabilities. We also have, one assumes, 2 sea spreads. 2 sea spreads. This is one of our cargo vessels, the President Van Buren. This is a general cargo ship. No defenses, no weaponry. They do have a radar, which is interesting. Same idea over here. This one's from Brazil, I want to say. Is that Brazil? Same thing, no defensive capabilities. Something called the Badger. Once again, I guess a frigate. Looks like we have a little bit more missile capacity, because we've got launchers to the fore and aft. She's a Knox class frigate. Okay. RURs. So these are anti-submarine rockets that have a Mark 46 torpedo inside. We've got Rim 7s, so we got Sea Sparrows. Mark 42 gun. She's a 5-inch gun. 5-inch gun. We don't have towed array. So we have towed array with the Bergen? Is that what it's called? No. The DeWert. The DeWert. Okay, so we are heading for this area here. One assumes that the base of Narvik is in here somewhere. Okay, so, I mean, all right. I'm thinking my first order of business is I want to get a helo up. So let's probably do that first. Let's do one. Let's launch a Sea Sprite. I'm going to have the towed sonar array operating. We're going to
string the towed array. Sonar eye.
There. You can see it spooling out into the water now. It disappears from view every now and again. A little bit of a graphical glitch there, but I'm sure it's fine. We just want to make sure nothing's trailing us. And the best we can do that is maybe we'll slow down a little bit. Let's slow down to 2/3.
Maneuvering eye.
Everybody else should slow down along with me. They do. Good. And this is going to make it a little bit easier for us to hear behind us. Just in case we're being trailed by submersibles. Okay. I think I'm... do you know what? We'll actually get this ship to launch its helo too. So we can sort of double fist this a little bit. We do still have a third helo capability. She's firing up there. If any of this gets too loud, please let me know. I'll do my best to squelch the noise a little bit. How about that? I do like to get the visuals in, but at the same time I don't want to blow your head off either, so I'll fuss about turn down some of the audio. If that is, you know what, I should probably do a little bit of that anyway, because it's loud even to me, and I'm here. So let's go turn down the effects a little bit there. Yeah, we'll go decks awash. That'll be perfect. Decks awash will be fine. I don't think I can order. So, well, what I think I've noticed is that when helos are departing and landing, I can't affect what the ship is doing. I can't tell it to change course, etc., etc. So, anyway, so we don't know what we're dealing with this time around. Last time we knew what we were contending with submarines. So. Since we don't know that for sure, I'm going to send this helo out.
0, 4, 7.
And I'm going to get it to go a lot higher, I think. Maybe like... maybe like 6,000 feet?
Roger, go to altitude 6, 0,
just so we can get a better,
well,
realistically, bird's eye view of what's going on, right? So this guy's got the missile banks fore and aft. The gun is forward. What's the Sea Whiz? Does this one not have a Sea Whiz? Maybe this one doesn't have a Sea Whiz. Hang on. Let me reconfirm here. No. This boat does not have a Sea Whiz. Okay. This one does. It's mounted above the hangar, which it normally is. Our gun is midship. It looks like our only avenue of firing missiles is actually forward. We don't have a rear launcher of any kind. These are torpedo tubes. Okay. So that's important to keep in mind, because if something was going on, I would want to turn this ship side on so that I could make use of the forward and aft missile launchers. The other ship could basically just steer in. Your dad served on a Nox. There you go. Wow, that's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. We're going to go ahead and speed this guy back up, I think. Back to cruising speed, anyway.
Ahead standard.
I'm not getting the impression that anything's trailing us, but let's just make sure. I had a few suggestions DM to me about the use of what am I trying to say here? use
Roger. Turn
of
0,
radar and such.
7, 4.
I'll try to put some of that into use as best I can. We're going to go ahead and pepper a few of these around. Actually, no, wait. I want to... I'm not 100% sure where I want to plant them. So if we planted one there, what if we went like right across? I'm not sure. I haven't yet gotten a scale of how much these sonobuoys can pick up, like what distance and whatever. So this is my forward helo coming off of our main ship. She's currently at about 4,000 feet and climbing. Nuke them all. There you go. Yeah, more missiles, more better. I like it. More missiles, more better. So we have a load out of 2 Mark 46s. We've got that magnetic anomaly tracker, whatever it's called. I don't really know what they're called, to tell you the truth. Anyway, we've got it. To the best of my knowledge, it's only useful when you're like directly above the ocean. Like, I think you got to go right down to, what did it say? 20 feet. I don't even think at 200 feet exactly. So, time will tell. We're almost at, well, we're at 5,200 feet. Once we get up to 6,000, I think I'm going to engage my surface radar really quick. Just for a minute, just to see if we can pick up on anything that might be out there. MAD, Magnetic Anomaly Detector. That makes sense. Sonobuoys range depends on conditions. Correct. I deal pretty extensively with sonobuoys in my job. We're currently using 53 DIFARs. So the range is not insignificant. Okay, so we've reached 6,000 feet. We've picked up nothing visually. I'm going to use the radar really quick. Just in case we can identify anything out there. We'll just give it a few seconds here. I'm actually watching the time up in the corner. I don't want to be a target per se, because they're going to have probably the same kind of passive, radar detection we do. I'm going to go ahead and change direction and height now, as that is what people have told me I should be doing. So I'm going to try my best to do as the Romans do, kind of a thing. Drive Turkey streamed last night. Really informative tutorial on ASW ops. Cool, cool. Cool. Not this mission, but the game. I get you. It's okay. You know, ASW is something that I'm not going to pretend I'm an expert. On the same vein, it's what I do for a living. So, yeah. That being said, I also don't fly helicopters. I'm not a pilot. So realistically speaking, take anything I say with the knowledge I'm strictly a ground-based person. I live on the ground. Live on the ground. We're at 4,000 feet and dropping. You know, we might go... let's stay there. Cool insights in salted life. I wasn't aware you involved ASW in any fashion. Pretty cool. I'm an air weapons system technician. For a large majority of the time that I've been based out of Shearwater, I was the lead instructor for torpedo loading and unloading for both the east and west coast of Canada. Yeah, actually, believe it or not, my bread and butter is the Mark 46. I know quite a bit about it. Mind you, the one I deal with is the Mod 5, which is let's call it the most current version. You know, it's still quite an old weapon. But I mean, it works. If it works, it works. I'm not a veteran, nor I'm still serving. And to be, yeah, anyway. Mr. Fields, what's going on, my guy? How you been? Yes, Ralgith. Yeah, I know a fair bit about the Mark 46.
Buoy away!
Buoy away. We're dropping buoys. We're getting buoys. Wish they had an ad cap version of the 46. I don't know what ad cap stands for. I'm sorry. We may or may not have very different terminology. And what I do and what you know, etc. Okay, so we didn't pick anything up earlier. Let's send it out further.
Turn 0, 4,
and higher.
4.
And we'll try that again. Maybe
6, 0,
right
0,
there is where we'll do it.
Turn 0, 4, 4.
Advanced capabilities, most recent generations of the 48. As I understand it, I think we're skipping right over the 48 and moving to the 54. I can't remember though. That's not my that's not my lot in life to know the decisions that the others make. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty satisfied. There's nothing behind me. I'm gonna go ahead and roll in the towed sonar.
Recover the towed array. Sonar.
Because I just don't want it out there in case it slows me down. I'm not sure what kind of capabilities I have while it's out. 48's larger, subs and ships would not fit easily on the helos. Yeah, I think the 54 is relatively the same size, but it's 100 pounds heavier. It's got a little bit more of a upgraded guidance package. You thought you're still a vet if you're actively serving. Well, I think definition-wise, perhaps. I think I don't know that I will ever refer to myself as a vet. I've never been at war. I've never, I've been relatively, as safe as you can get working with explosions constantly or explosives constantly. I've been relatively safe. I've been in the military during peacetime, essentially. Not sure I would ever, what's the term? Detract, I guess, from people who've actually gone and done.
Turn 0, 4, 6.
Correct, retired. And realistically, why would you? Why I personally wouldn't think that myself. There you go, 100%. So I'm gonna take another quick look with the surface search
Surface
radar.
search on. Radar eye.
Just to see. Didn't know that. No worries. No worries. All good. It's all good. It's not like it's in no way insulting or anything. It's just I see it a certain way. You know what I mean? Like that's a me thing. That's a me thing, not a you thing. Alright, we're picking up nothing on radar. We'll go back to
Secure all
MCON.
emitters. Radar eye.
I'm going to come down to 200 feet.
Roger. Go to altitude 2, 0,
We're
0.
gonna head back towards the
Roger.
convoy,
Turn 2, 3.
and we'll drop a couple sonoboys down the alley here, just to help out with listening. Yes, learning new things is fantastic. Isn't that something?
Roger. Turn 2, 3, 7.
You'll have to bear with me. I'm getting a little bit of a cough. The kids has dragged home some kind of a bug, which they tend to do a fair bit of. So, what are you gonna do? He's MCON. Alright, so now it's a matter of how close can we get before we're detected by X, Y, or Z. I don't know if we're dealing with aircraft or submarines or ships or whatever. All I know is we've got to get up here. And that could be behind the fleet. No, I was using the towed array. Currently I don't believe anything's behind me. And realistically, if they slip in behind us, that's going to become apparent very quickly.
Turn 2, 4.
I'd rather not pop them if I don't have to. Give me a sono save there, actually. 425, Mark 54. Makes sense to me. Yep. Well, the U.S. also has Armed Services Day. Yeah, I think so. We do Remembrance Day. Mind you, we also have like different, like we have Battle of the Bulge, Battle of the Atlantic. Is this the new Deadliest Catch? Sam Ogilvy. There is a name I haven't seen in some time, my friend. How have you been? And yes, we are searching for snow crab. That is what we are doing. We are looking for the crabs of snow. These snow crabs, one might say. Alright, pop one there. Maybe we'll do another one, say, there. After that, we'll probably RTB him. We don't need to be burning fuel if we don't need to, that is. With torpedoes. Yes, we're going to catch crab with our torpedoes. That's what we're going to do. It's going to be awesome. Glad to hear it, Sam. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it, my friend. I should be popping one here momentarily. Alright, this guy's about to pop another. I'm going to have him run forward.
051.
Another look at the radar. I'm going to go higher too.
Roger, go to altitude 6000.
Right, so I'm getting the impression that we're pretty good here. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to have to put some sonobuoy or two over here. I've completely ignored my left flank, which is not cool. Not cool at all. Not very cash money of me, by the way. After that one, do one there. And then, yeah. Yeah, cool. Armistice Day, Memorial Day instead of Remembrance Day. There you go, yeah, it's all good. It's all good, it all works out the same in the long run. Sorry for the occasional 1% lows where it locks up on me, but well, it is an early access game. And I'm not exactly working with the most up-to-date parts, put that. Not exactly working with cutting-edge technologies, you know what I mean? Anywho, not that big of a deal. We should probably have him do... Yeah, let's have him go right here. That will be fine. That will do. You know what? I should probably send them out this way. I've been using the radar sort of in this vicinity for a while. I don't really want to keep using it and give them like, oh, it keeps on getting closer and closer. They're coming along this way. Do you know what I mean? Like, I suppose I don't spend enough time thinking about the AI, just because, well, I'm used to dealing with fairly rudimentary AI. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Etc. Right. I mean, so far so good. We have nothing really going on, which I guess in a lot of ways is good. Closer we get to the base without running into anything, the better, I think. Stopped my Stalker 2 tests to say hi, everyone. Well, hello there, Simmy. Stalker 2. I think I remember when the first Stalker. Maybe it's not what I'm thinking of. 5,000 feet. Realistically, this should be fine. We'll do... Surface search
on. Radar eye.
Just give it a few seconds. Just let it do its thing. I'm not expecting to find anything. We haven't found anything yet. But if something was charging in at us, we'd probably catch wind. Probably catch wind of it anyway. Probably long enough, realistically.
MCON, secure all emitters.
Let's go ahead and order an RTB. This guy's currently covering off. The mission is we have to get one of these two supply ships to a base called Narvik. Up here somewhere in this red circle. As I understand it, the Russians have taken over the area we're running into currently. So we could be in for a spot of trouble. You're familiar with this mission? Cool, cool. I am not. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, thank you. Appreciate you not speaking. I appreciate it. Thus far, I have run into nothing untoward. Of course, the concern is then that we are being lulled into a false sense of security. We're okay until I get to about this point, before I'm going to launch any more sonos. There's a bit of a gap here, but I think we're okay with that, to tell you the truth. I think that's fine. We'll get to about there. We'll launch another helo and keep moving ahead with the sono boys. Not that it isn't easy. Not that it's easy to spoil because the missions aren't static. The missions aren't static? Interesting. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. Yeah.
New
Whoa.
air. Contact detected.
It's an air contact. We've got it visually. That's what the V stands for, I've learned. Semi-small. It's at 3,000 feet, so aircraft, I guess. One time playing this mission, the enemies may all be close to shore. Another time, there you go. Let me get some information here. So the AI's best guess is aircraft, which makes sense. You're talking about 3,000 feet in the air. Okay.
New air. Contact detected.
Something else. Once again, I'm getting aircraft. So this was actually detected by my sea sprites, which is interesting. I do wish... Oh, hang on. Oh, it is telling me its speed. Oh, it's doing 604 knots. Okay. Okay, so, yeah. What we're going to do is, rather than wait for a visual cue, we are going to proclaim them to be hostile. Because nothing's coming at us at that speed unless it's hostile. I'm going to go ahead and... Where do I find formation? Air defense. Alright, I want everybody weapons free. Weapons free, gentlemen, weapons free. I want this ship to turn this way.
Turn to course. 129. Hell my.
The other way. No, we'll have it turn that way at maximum speed.
Ahead flank.
Because I want to bring both missile launchers to bear. Can't see the speed and other information because it's a family trip. Sorry. Sorry.
Bandits.
Bandits. So that's aircraft, right? Alright, what do we got here? Oh, okay. So we got MiG-23s. MiG-23s. Obviously missiles. 23 mil cannon. They've got bombs. That's cool. Anti-aircraft missiles. Anti-aircraft missiles. Anti-aircraft missiles. Wicked. Okay. And there's 2 of them. Yeah, right on. Okay, so a little bit of trouble. Not gonna lie, a little tiny bit of trouble. Why aren't you turning? Maybe I have to take it out of formation first. Let's leave the formation.
Turn to course. 1, 2, 4. Hell my. Birds away. Track 7, 0, 0, 2.
Oh, I'm launching missiles. Why won't he turn? Oh, okay. Okay, he's turning all by himself now. Never mind. We'll put him back in formation then. Missile. Alright, I have launched a missile. I don't know what kind... This is a SM-1MR. So standard missile 1.
Birds away. Track 7
They're
0
punching chaff.
0 1.
Looks like they fooled my missile. Less than ideal. Oh, launching more missiles.
Birds away. Track
Boom.
track
Got him.
7 0 0 1.
Oh, hang on.
New air. Contact detected.
Oh, hang on. Got more coming in. Same idea. This is hostile. You are hostile, my friend. Ooh.
Bandits.
Okay, he got through. Oh, that's less than ideal. Oh
Vampire,
no.
vampire,
Oh no,
vampire.
hang on.
Bearing 4 8.
Okay, the Sea Whiz is up. We've already punched chaff. Looks like that's automatic. I think we're gonna take hits here. Ooh, I think we're gonna take hits here. Damage controls on automatic.
Multiple birds away. We're hit.
Ooh, 2 missile
Track
hits.
7 0
2
0
missile hits.
2.
Oh no. Oh man, we're gonna lose essentially all of our munitions. Pretty much everything we've got is gonna be gone. Oh, that's bad. That's a
Turn
bad
course.
thing.
1 0 0.
We're in trouble. We're in trouble. We're gonna lose the ship. I'm betting money we're gonna lose the ship. Well, they I still have essentially 90% of the travel ahead of me.
Faded. Track.
Contact faded. I want radar.
Air search on. Radar eye. New air. Contact detected.
Well, damage control is garbage. Yeah. I mean, oh, there goes my munitions. They just exploded. The other side of the coin is I have no idea what else I could have done to save that ship. Are you just meant to lose the ship? I can't think of another thing that I could have possibly done. Well, that's less than ideal. Okay. Well, this is basically over before it gets started, isn't it? Now we have no damage control teams. I don't really understand how this works. Are they dead? Is that what we're assuming? Are they just dead now? Like, I don't get it. I'm not sure what you're meant to do. Well, yeah. Okay. We're so screwed. So screwed.
Turn to course. 1 2 3. Bandits.
Super screwed.
Vampire. Yeah. Bearing 7 4. Multiple.
Are they going to be? Are they shooting at my spy ships now, or still the? Okay.
Birds away. Track 7 0. We've been hit. Vampire. Bearing 7 3.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what it is they expected me to do.
7 0 0 3.
Because from what I can see, I had 4 MiGs that knew where I was, because I never used my radar on the ship, so they knew.
Track 7
At least they got him. They knew exactly where I was.
Is history. Birds away. Track 7 0 0 6.
And I mean, I used every defensive capability I've got, so.
Splash track 7 0 0 6.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you're meant to do, per se. Again, I'm not I don't really understand why I don't have any more damage control teams. Like, does that just mean they're dead? Or, you know? That's weird. Well, that's... I really can't see a world in which I can get this done with this ship. It doesn't even have a CBIS. Okay. Well, I mean... Yeah, I don't know. Better to have your radars on and know the enemy is inbound. I guess. Sea power? I mean, I'm certainly getting the power part of the sea power jammed right up my behind. They're dead. Oh, okay. So the people on the boat can die even though I have no control over them. Interesting. Cool. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're screwed here. I'm honestly debating restarting the mission, but I don't know how long the mission this is supposed to be. I really don't think I can get anything done with this aircraft, or this ship. I don't know how many of these I have. It might say 2 or 22. I have no idea. Ugh. Can be completed with the ship you have, but it's difficult. No doubt. I imagine it's not for noobs. For barbecue, yeah, they're definitely getting melted. That's a thing. It's exploding more, which is cool. Yeah, she gone now. Well, I mean, not a lot we can do.
Head standard.
Let's slow down so the helo can get back on board. So we're going slow enough they can land. We're running radar now. Might as well use surface search radar as well.
On. Radar eye.
Wouldn't fault me for restarting. Yeah, the only thing is then I've got to essentially redo everything I've just done, and we've already been going for over 40 minutes. I don't feel like doing that again for another 40 minutes. We'll just, you know, sort of play it by ear, figure out what we're doing. I mean, it is a learning experience at the same time, so.
Turn to course. 144. Hell my.
Yeah. Alright, we're running at full radar tilt. This guy has stopped because, well... I think there's a way to... I don't know if core means like I'm the main ship or not. Well, time will tell. Time will tell. We still haven't changed course. Which, those kinds of things get irritating, because if it doesn't tell me why I can't do a thing, then I really don't understand why I can't do a thing. Like I'm telling it to go this way, and it's just...
Flooding beyond control. Abandoning ship.
That's fine. You suck at the game. Watching Wolfpack, who's very good at... Yeah, I don't really have a ton of time to be watching... See, the thing is, I get the opportunity to game twice a week, right? And I've got the opportunity to game twice a week. This is the time when I have, like, several hours. You know what I mean? So, if I use that time watching other people play it, I'm not going to be able to play it. Which is sort of a catch-22, because, well, you know, obviously you have to learn how to play in order to play. At the same time, I don't have the kind of time required. You know what I mean? I can catch a TikTok every now and again, but that's probably not going to help much. Okay. Anyway. They're getting the helo back in now. The hangar actually slides out, which is interesting. It's pretty cool. Lack of time is why I suck at it. It's all good, man. Like, I'm not good at the game. I don't necessarily, like, I wouldn't lean towards, hey, you suck. It's just that, well, it takes time to learn. If you don't have the time to learn, it takes more time.
Ahead flank.
We
Maneuvering
have boarding parties to attack other ships. Not that I've seen. Maybe, but I don't think so.
158.
So far as I can tell, I have essentially zero control over personnel. That being said, I don't know. So this helo no longer has anywhere to land, which is interesting. I'll have to rebase it. Can I rebase it? Not sure I can rebase it because, yeah, that ship only has the one hangar. Okay, so this poor little fella is homeless, which is super poopy. He's a homeless little fella. So I guess we'll just send him as far forward as he can
Roger. Turn 04.
as high as he can go.
Roger, go to altitude 6.
You know, that's all there is to it.
0.
He's dead. He is dead. Just doesn't know it yet, unfortunately. So we're going to go ahead and get out in front of the 2 supply
Turn
ships.
course 177. Hell my.
And we'll have them pick up with us. They're in the formation already. Good. Yeah. Should be able to have them land on the other ships. But I couldn't, so there you go. You saw me try. I made an attempt. The attempt did not.
Turn to course 164.
There we go.
Hell my.
That irks you? It doesn't irk me at all. If this helo landed on this ship, and then say the ship was struck with a missile or catches fire or something, you can't get this helo out of the hangar because there's something on the deck. You don't want to crowd your deck. Believe me, I've got a lot of sea days under my belt with a helicopter air detachment. You need to be able to bring out your helo. Big time. Launch your other helicopter to land on this one, then launch him again to land on the other. Nah, I'm just going to let him die, basically. I'm not really into that, Seymour. There's too much juggling. It's already a confusing game, to say the least. Let's speed this along a little bit here. Just want to get him out in front so that he can take command of the other
Turn to
ones.
course 179. Hell my.
Basically. Alright, picking up nothing else, which is good. That being said, just go down to min fuel and land on one of the container ships. I mean, you'd do a lot of things if it was an actual situation. I don't see a place that a helo could touch down. That ship. Not even a whittle bit. Not even a whittle bit. So why is this one now technically in command? How do I... Oh, hang on. I don't want this one to be in command. I want... Wait, what? Shoot, I think I'm breaking stuff. Join the formation. Okay. I want Badger to be in charge. How do I do this? Hot bunks, but with helos. True. How do I make you in charge? I accidentally kicked this one out. God damn it. This is really difficult. Okay. Okay. So, I think I might have to kick them out. You know what I mean? Anyway. Something like that. Join. Alright. Now Badger's in the lead. Good. Way too many cranes and masts. Well, they're supply ships. That's sort of their gig.
Turn to course 183. Hell my.
It's kind of what they do. They are supply ships. They're supplying, etc. Alright, get these guys chasing us here momentarily. Okay. Rock and or roll. Once he gets to where I want him positionally speaking, slow him down. Everything will be hunky-dory. Everything should be hunky and dory. So we've been blasting with radar this entire time, which means we're targets, but it looks like the game knew where I was anyway. So I don't know if they're like programmed to know that, or if it was something I did that made them do that. I really couldn't say.
Ahead standard. Maneuvering eye.
Don't know off the top of my head, and I'm probably never gonna know, realistically. Because I'm just not that smart. Just not that smart. Okay, so now we have to relatively attempt to complete this mission, which I'm betting pretty hardcore that I cannot do without both ships. So, I mean, whatever. Let's have you blasting away with radar as well.
Radar eye.
Oof. Okay. Alright, well, here we are, doing our thing. You know, then again, that could have been the attack. Like, maybe there's nothing else. Something tells me that's not what it is. But hey, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? We're at 20 times speed currently. Yeah, his circle just keeps getting smaller and smaller. I feel bad. I feel bad. That helo is just gonna perish.
Roger.
Just gonna perish, but
0, 6, 3.
I mean, maybe you should have tried harder to not get your boat blown up. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. No? Maybe you should have had missiles or something. Do I have the help radar on? I don't know what a help radar is. Don't know what that is, my guy. You must be slightly more specific, please. Slightly. The helo radar. Yes, I have the helo radar on. She's currently blasting away with her surface radar. Mind you, it's only a surface radar. It, I guess, won't detect planes, so whatever. Feel bad, however, you won't play hot potato with the helos. No, I have no interest in doing that. That sounds like way too much work. Way too much work for me. Thank you very kindly. Speaking of helos, though, I'm going to have to get one in the air and start popping a few sonobuoys. Because we are reaching the edge of my detection field. So there's that. She's returning to base, bingo fuel. I mean, I can't exactly do anything about this, per se, so we'll just let it do its thing, I guess. I don't know. Go ahead and do your thing, little helicopter guy. Alright, so the sonobuoys do, like, disappear after a time, which makes sense, because they're battery fed in the real world. So that's good, actually. I like that, that's a thing. Alright, we're gonna do one there, one there, one there, one there, one there. Kind of a thing. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Pop a couple of sonobuoys. Oh, we've been going for about an hour. We should take a little break, everybody. Take a little bit of a breaky poo here. Won't be very long. That being said, if you choose to leave the stream now, thank you very kindly for showing up in the first place. I do appreciate it very much. I do stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so if you ever want to come on back, we'd love to have y'all. Is this thing actually... Yeah. We'd love to have y'all, if you're so inclined. Oh, that's... Okay, so that's an interesting thing there. I'm glad, actually, that came up. If you don't actually order them to move away from the ship, and you just tell them to drop sonobuoys without telling them to move first, they'll just fly in circles forever. Which is weird. I don't like that per se, but there it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So that's something to bear in mind if you are a player of this game. Yeah, so like I said, I do stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays. If you ever want to come on back, we'd love to have you. For everybody who's going to stick around for just a little bit, I will see you shortly. what do you say we make an attempt to get back into it? Kind of sort of thing. Can't promise it'll be any good. We're going to do our best. We're going to do our level best. So, he's RTB'd, but, well, he can't RTB because he has no base. Well, he's just going to sit there, I guess, doing cool helicopter stuff, pretty much. Yeah, I'm not going to lie, I'm very, very tempted to pull the cord on this one and get into like a quicker one, maybe the, I think there's a sub-dual one or something, I'm not sure. It's just, honestly, I don't think I'm going to be able to, well, do anything relatively entertaining with the time I've got left. Did I say goodbye to Ralgith? And V, did I say thank you for popping up the links? Thank you. Appreciate it. A little off my game. I really didn't expect to lose one of my two fighters pretty much immediately. That's not good. I would imagine that with only a single, this would be challenging to somebody who knows what they're doing. I could be wrong on that, but I can't see how I could be very wrong, because, you know, it's already shown me that there's quite a curve here. That being said, we'll just give it another minute, just to see if something actually happens. Is that sort of?
Buoy away!
This guy's doing buoy stuff. He's a friendly little fellow. I wonder, can I heard that if you hit control...
Confirmed.
Oh yeah! Look at that. He won't actually do it, I don't think, because he's out of fuel, but still, that's pretty cool.
Roger,
you can basically, like,
altitude,
I'm not sure how, like, if you can change the pattern. Wilf, what's going on, my guy? How you been? You've been missing out on me, getting my buttocks handed to me, per se. I got done blowed up by MiGs. It was MiGs, my guy, and they done blowed me up. They were mean, nasty, and they exploded me. I got exploded. Done got exploded, my dude.
Buoy away!
100%. Don't play Russia anymore. Good. I just play I just click on the things, man. I don't care who it is. This is a video game. It doesn't matter to me. I mean, primarily I play a game where I'm definitely the baddie, Mr. Film. So, you know, there's that.
Buoy away!
Buoy away. Get those buoys out of here. We don't want no buoys. We don't want no buoys. Get out of here, buoys. Be gone. I think I'll RTB this guy here in a minute.
Turn to course. Buoy away!
Buoy away. Done got buoyed. Doesn't look cool for you. There you go. Cool, cool, cool.
Roger, RTB.
I get you. I'm picking up what you're putting down. My thing is I can't. There's nothing I recognize because I don't know Russian gear. So when it comes to like their weaponry and their ships and their whatever,
Turn to
I'm
course.
like,
0.
I have no idea what that
4.
is. Thank you.
Hell my.
You know what I mean? It's just a bunch of nonsense to me. Yeah, pretty sure we're screwed. It's got creepy music. Even firearms. Do you like the AK-47 looking? Do I like the AK-47? I've heard good things. Supposedly it essentially is the simplest weapon to use on the face of the earth, other than like a rock that you throw. I've heard very good things about the AK. I've never used one. But like, the look of it, it's got its place. It's got its place. Yeah, I don't know. There's something to be said for it, I guess. I'm still trying to do stuff. Used it a few times. There you go. I, sir, have not. The good old C7A1. That's my bread and butter. That's my puppy dog. Didn't lose anything. What were we talking about? Didn't miss anything? Is that what you mean? Is that what we're talking about, my guy? Alright, so the helo's back on board. No worries, it's all good. Yeah, I don't think... Yeah. Yeah, I've got a little less than an hour. I think I might be better suited to my time to fire up that sub-battle. Because I haven't really screwed around with that much yet. Because where I've only got the one ship, and I don't even know what the mission is per se. Yeah, sub. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get anything done there. I think there's just gonna be a lot of missiles coming out of nowhere, and that'll be that. How do you call an AR-15 in Canada? No, an AR-15 is an AR-15. Our rifle in the Canadian Armed Forces is the C7A1. That's its name. There's an Alpha class sub headed to our patrol area. We've got to intercept her. That makes sense. We are doing, looks like first gear or 1/3 speed. We've got a towed array. We're currently at MCON. Okay, good. C7A1, correct. Thought Canada just used U.S. weapons. No. Well, when it comes to handguns, we did for the longest time. Yeah. It's the same. Okay. Our original C7 was made by Mattel. Did Mattel make your AR-15? As I understand it, an AR-15 is just a type of rifle, not the rifle. Right? Well, yes, 5.56. It's standard NATO. If you're in NATO, you use 5.56 in most personal weapons, with the ability to also use 7.62 in general purpose light machine guns. Okay, so we are at 255 feet. I'm going to go ahead and dive a bit, I think. We're not picking up nothing. Let's get down below the layer.
Bring my depth. 340. Dive
No,
by.
340. Not got... But for not got to super details, it looks like the M16. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yes, it is very, very similar. Because you want allied militaries using similar machines, right? Similar tools.
New submerged submarine. Contact detected. Turn to
Picking
course.
up something.
199. Hell my.
Information is diesel sub. Not sure of type as of yet. That's okay. That's all right. We're gonna try to tuck in sort of behind it, kind of a thing. Yeah, that's a good spot for us. So she's below the layer. She's doing 20 knots to my 5. I think what I'm going to do is probably launch a torpedo on it and then get above the layer. Right at the edge from here. So we'll go ahead and pop the torpedo. Not sure how its tracking works per se. 48. Let's pop it to there.
Confirmed.
And we'll go above the layer.
Make my depth. 270. Whip it away.
Weapon away. We're also going to change.
Turn to course. 23. Turn to course. 257. Hell my.
The barrel will trigger. Oh, 100%, yeah. Alright, the torpedo is doing torpedo-y things. It is a Mark 48. I don't know a lot about it. I guess I could find out. The Mark 48 torpedo. Let's see, she's wire guided. 50 knot speed, 20 nautical miles is her range. Will not tell me the warhead size. That's fine. It's possible they don't even know. It's possible they are not sure themselves. So this thing is still at depth. It's at 339 feet. With any luck, I'm essentially invisible to the enemy sub. I'm going to increase speed.
Ahead 2/3. Maneuvering aye.
You find this game better with UI than Cold Waters? Yes. I don't feel a need to try to memorize 10,000 keys. So yes, I do, in my opinion, the UI, maybe better is not the right word, but it is more user-friendly for my playstyle. How about that? Right? More user-friendly for me and me alone, kind of thing.
Turn to course 268.
Probably
Hell
gonna
my.
go that way. Alright. So she is a Los Angeles class. Toad sonar. Cool. A lot of bugs. Not that I've seen. I had the game crash on me one time in the first few days of owning it. Mind you, it's had, I think, 4 patches since then, and I've yet to see a crash happen afterwards. Now, that is not to say that I'm in any way good at the game. It's just I don't think it's broken.
Hell my.
I don't consider it broken. Alright, torpedoes doing torpedo-y things. I'm tempted to go below the layer, but we'll stay up for a little bit longer, maybe until we make the dogleg. Because I would imagine that they've got torpedoes heading towards me right now. So that would be less than ideal. She could have also surfaced. Well, no, she couldn't have surfaced. I would have picked her up. I'm angling my nose away. Number one, I don't want them to know where the torpedo came from. Number two, I found that you get better results when you're not directly facing the enemy. Plus, we have this towed array, so as we turn, with any luck, it will pick up any noise that we might be missing. More or less, kind of thing. Torpedo's still torpedoing. I'm not sure it's actually locked onto anything as of now, but still at the proper depth, and it's not steering, so I assume that it has a target. Whether or not that's actually true, time will tell. Time will assuredly tell. LA class. Do you know something that I don't understand? So the US and Russia and a bunch of people have these machines, these incredibly complex machines that are run by tiny nuclear reactors, right? This and carriers and Russian icebreakers and what have you. All kinds of nuclear powered engines, right? And they're small, but they generate enough power to move a aircraft carrier. Why don't we use these things to power suburbs, like blocks, like a city block? You know what I mean? Like, would it be that difficult to just essentially build a new one, or just tear it out of this and drop it there? It obviously would provide enough power, you know. And they're so compact. I don't know. I've just always wondered why we're not using more nuclear. Especially us here in Canada. We did build the CANDU reactor, which was, you know, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Okay. I'm getting a little tired of not knowing what's going on. So we're gonna go ahead and slow down to
Ahead
1/3.
1/3. Maneuvering aye.
And then we're gonna get below the layer here just so I can figure out what the hell is happening.
Make my depth.
I
3,
think there's the
4,
best
0.
and the
Dive
more
aye.
go so far what we have as humans. I am 100% aware that nuclear power is the cleanest technology for providing power that we have. Solar and wind don't even approach it. The problem is building nuclear reactors is incredibly expensive. That being said, there is a
New submerged submarine. Contact detected.
she's a good long ways away. I don't think she has a damn clue that we fired a torpedo at her.
Turn to course. 2, 0.
She's doing the same speed at the same depth. Yeah, she has no idea. Okay, we're gonna change up our tactics here. We're gonna get above
Make
the
my
layer.
depth. 2,
And we're
7,
gonna
0.
move a lot faster.
Dive aye. Turn to course. 1, 9, 5. Hell
Because I
my.
don't even think that torpedo's gonna reach them. What was I saying? Yeah, so there's a company overseas somewhere in the UK, maybe. They have they've got the tech. They built the tech essentially to change a coal-fired plant into a nuclear plant using the existing materials, which is astounding. It's an amazing achievement. It'd be so good. How?
Contact faded.
How? Ooh, Rob, do me a favor and try that out again for me, buddy. Do you have a mission and you pick ships? No, you just pick the mission. There is no campaign. There are just scenarios. If that helps, though. There are no campaigns. There are only scenarios. Okay, we're going to go ahead and speed up. We're going to go ahead full here.
Maneuvering
We're
aye.
above the layer. They may not detect us, plus we're behind them. Correct. You pick missions, not campaigns. You just get what you get the hand that you're dealt, right? You just get the hand that you're dealt. Doing 17 knots to their 20. Do you choose ships when you... No. No. The ships are just built into the mission. That's all. That is it. That is all there is. You click go. You don't even get told what ships you're going to have. You have to find that out when you get into the scenario. You don't even find out what ships you've got until you're in the scenario. Which, in a way, is kind of frustrating, but in another way is awesome.
Maneuvering aye.
Because you just have to deal with it. You know what I mean? So we're only doing 17 knots to their 20, and that's problematic, to say the least. Because that means we can never catch them. Huh. I wonder if it'd be worth it to surface. You find the missions cool, hard, etc. The missions so far are very cool. There are some that seem incredibly difficult. There are some that don't seem as difficult. There are some with a phenomenal amount of moving parts, and there are some that have very few moving parts, which is to say that you have more or fewer units to deal with, because that can get very complicated, right? Hell Spawn says you can use the mission editor and make them. Then you can pick what ships. Correct, you can do that. Yes. I have no idea how to make that work. I took one look at it and went, nope. So, yeah. I kind of want to surface. I just would like to see what it's like. I want to surface the boat. See if we can go a little faster.
Make my depth. 0. Dive aye.
Get ourselves a little bit faster so we can catch up to this guy, because this Mark 48 is going to run out of fuel before it ever finds a target. But yeah, what mission am I currently doing? I think it's called Subdual. Pretty sure that's the name of it, Subdual. We're at 170 feet and descending. This should be interesting. 20 feet. $80. Let's see how this goes. Come on, sunshine. You can do it. Ooh, right? Very cool. That was cool. I don't mind the
Maneuvering eye.
cinematic aspect at all. All right, let's see if we can do better than 17 knots on the surface. What do I have for? Let's do a radar mast and see what happens. Oh my god, that's so neat. That's really cool. So I'm actually slower on the surface than I was under the water, which is interesting, to say the least. Very interesting. Put down the radar mast. Let's do the ESM mast. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, that's very neat. What is with the cow colors, do you think? Feeper you go, the better. Can you do emergency blow? I don't see any buttons for that. Whether or not you can or can't, I really couldn't say. I haven't seen a button.
Lower the ESM mast.
So let's go ahead and go 2/3.
Maneuvering eye.
I got you there, Hellspawn. It's all good. Let's go deep.
Make my depth 570.
We won't just go below the layer. We'll go deep. Did you shot any rocket form sub? Jesus. Rob, I don't know what that means. Form sub. Isn't that normal for newer subs? They're mostly faster. I really couldn't say. I really could not say. I would expect that they would be faster above the water, less drag coefficient, but I would assume I'm incorrect. All right, this thing has no target, which we kind of expected, to tell you the truth. There was no way it was going to catch up to it. Subs are faster underwater nowadays. Okay. Have you ever shot a rocket from a submarine? I'm assuming you mean in the game. I have not. I've not had any targets on the surface of the submarine. Yes, in the game, correct. Yeah. I have not. I've had nothing to shoot at as of yet. Alright, we are diving and diving deep. We gotta try to figure out where our buddy is. Is it possible? Well, according to this unit reference, I have anti-surface missiles. So yes, it is possible. It is indeed possible. Googled it. Modern submarines are actually a lot faster when submerged compared to when they're surface. Interesting. You would think that no matter what you do, the extra drag and density would be a problem. But hey, whatever. You remembered right. There you go. Alright, we're below 300 feet, so realistically we should pick up the alpha here at some point or another. Because they should be below the layer here somewhere. And even if they weren't, we would pick them up already. Let's slow down.
Ahead 1/3. Maneuvering eye.
Faster on the surface. I would just assume that's correct anyway. Density, etc. But hey, I'm not an engineer by any stretch of the imagination. I'm certainly not an engineer.
New submerged submarine. Contact detected.
So we still have...
Turn to course 206. Helm eye.
I'm going to go ahead and increase our
Ahead
speed.
flag. Maneuvering eye.
I am going to go a little bit higher though.
Make my depth
Don't want
270. Turn to course
banking and cranking. Oh, they can
209.
hear me.
Helm eye.
Flow that much worse, increases drag when surface. I mean, maybe, yeah. The screws, I would, again, I'm not really thinking too much about the screws. I'm thinking about the fact that you're moving, you're displacing X amount of water like on the surface, it'd be like the red part, and then below the water it'd be more. Okay. She's turning around. We're gonna have to slow down. We're gonna slow down. 1/3.
Ahead 1/3. Maneuvering aye.
Stay below the layer.
Make my depth. 3, 4,
She's coming
0. Dive aye.
She is probably gonna pick us up here.
Multiple hostile submerged
Noise
submarine.
makers.
Contacts detected.
So she's worried about that Mark 48 rather. I was gonna say 46. She's worried about that. Makes sense. We're gonna go
Turn to
behind
course.
her.
1, 5, 3.
Best
Hell
we
my.
can. We're gonna call her hostile. Alright, we're as quiet as we get. It's firing at the 46. It's just noisemakers. She's not actually firing anything as of yet. But she is heading towards us, which is problematic. I'm gonna go above the
Make my
layer.
depth. 2, 7, 0. Dive
See if we
aye.
can keep her from finding us per se.
Contact faded. Track.
Counter less resistance underwater as to a wave drag. Yeah, probably. I'm certainly not like a scientist. You know what I mean? Just based on lay concepts. All right. Speed this up.
Track 7003 is classified. Hostile submerged submarine.
It's the Alpha. Okay, so she's above the layer with us now. Let's go below.
Make my depth. 3, 4, 0. Dive aye. Contact faded. Track.
All right, so she came above the layer
Turn to
looking for
course.
us. She
1,
knows something's going
7,
on.
2. Hell my.
How you liking this game? Thinking about buying it? Seems there is a pretty serious learning curve. If you're not, if you haven't been playing Cold Waters, if you haven't been playing War on the Sea, it'll get very messy very quickly. That being said, oh, we've got torpedoes in the water. Okay.
Turn to course.
Head
2,
directly
0,
towards them
2.
and go
Hell.
shallow.
Make my depth. 1, 1, 0. Dive aye.
What was I gonna say? That the other side of the coin is, and I'm sorry to the devs out there. I appreciate the fact that you hooked me up with a copy of the game. I don't
Turn to
think
course.
$60
Turn to course.
for
2,
a
0,
early
1.
access
Hell
game
my.
is fair. I don't think I would pay that much for an early access game. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're probably gonna have it cost like $80 or something like that later, but as of right now, no thank you. Okay, I'm just gonna give this a second. Alright, now we're gonna go ahead and dive deep.
Make my depth.
Very deep.
1, 1, 4, 0. Dive aye.
With any luck, we'll get below where these guys are searching. No, they're at 680. They're not. Okay. We're gonna have to stay above the layer.
Make my depth. 2, 7, 0.
They are
Dive aye.
very deep, and we are not. With any luck, they will not detect us. We're at 194, and they're way down low, 700. Which leads me to
New
believe...
submerged submarine. Contact detected.
Where's the sub?
Contact faded. Track. Turn to course. 2, 6, 9. Hell my.
She's above the layer now, too. Okay. All we can do is make an attempt. We're doing 5 knots. They're doing 5 knots. So if we can detect them, they can detect us. That's where we're at, basically. Let's go.
Turn to course. 2, 3, 4. Hell my.
Go there. 35 feet. Wow, they're way high in the wonder if I dip below the layer.
7009 is classified. Hostile submerged submarine. Make my depth 340. Dive I.
Alright. There's the torpedoes doing torpedo-y things. Alpha is diving along with me. Alright. Let's go ahead and pop a torpedo at it. You know what? Let's do a couple. 2 salvo.
Engaging track 7. Whip it away. Track 7009.
Alright. Now. Check.
Make my depth 110. Dive I.
Yeah.
Turn to course 269. Helm I.
See how that does.
Contact faded. Track.
See how that does. Perfectly honest, I don't expect much. If smart, they'll dive below the layer now, and we'll miss. Probably. It looks like you're locked to times 10 speed when you're in battle, by the way. They may be engaged. Oh, changing course. That's good. Way up high. Hang on now. Oh. Oh, we're definitely locked onto something. We just dove hard. Down to 500 feet. Where are you at? Where are you? Down here somewhere. Oh, I see a noisemaker probably. Where are we going? We're rising. That could be the sub there. That could be the Alpha right there. She's below us though. We're still ascending. That's not good. I think she might have thrown me off. 300 and... Oh, we're diving. Oh yeah. We might have her. We might have her. That's the screw there. See any mission with submarines where you do reconnaissance or dropping commandos? No, but then again, I wasn't looking for it. Like, that could exist, but I don't know. Oh, hang on. I think one's got her and one doesn't. This one, I think, is locked. Come on, boys and girls, let's see if we can get this thing. Noisemaker. Hang on. I think it's out ahead. I think it's there. Looking for the Alpha. Where you at, Alpha? Huh? Diving deep. We're down below 600 feet. She dove below 600 feet.
Turn to course 216. Helm I. Make my depth 340. Dive I.
Oh, hang on. I see something here in the distance. It's there. Hard to differentiate between the diffusion of the sunlight. But that being said, I doubt these Mark 48s have much fuel left in them. Still, they're doing 55 knots. One assumes that that's not nothing. We'll speed up our sub to 2/3.
Maneuvering I.
Still low. If she came up high, we're gonna lose her. lose the lock if she goes above there. Wasabi, Yusta. Yusta, how you been, my guy? It's been a while. Have you been, friend? We're up at 419 feet. My thought is this guy has lost the track. This guy might still be on. There's something right here. Yeah, that's the sub there. We're coming up right in her baffles.
Contact detected.
Coming up right in her friggin' baffles here.
Detected.
Come on, baby, you can do this. Hell yeah, let's go. She has no idea the torpedo's there. She has no clue. She's just diving deep and running for it. She's doing max 20 knots easy. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Let's do this. Tucking in close. They don't got me. They don't got me. They don't got me.
Hit track 7010.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Where's my map? Hell yeah. Got him. Don't think this torpedo's locked. Oh, we're diving. We're diving. We're heading for it. We're heading for it. Hell yeah. Oh, look at the damage. We destroyed the dive planes, essentially.
Hit track.
Oh, what's up, Buttercup? What's up, Buttercup? Kaboom! Well, I actually like the subdual one. It's not. It doesn't take forever. Yeah, it shows the damage. Isn't that cool? Yeah, no, I enjoyed that. That was fun. That was cool. Can't remember which one is the free cam. But... Oh, yeah. Wow! Look at how messed up this thing got. Damn. Okay. Cool. Decisive victory. 1,000%. That makes no sense, but okay. We got 1,000%, everybody. We are the best. Oh, it's diving now. You're not wrong. By the way, we're going to dive too. We're going to be diving out of it here really shortly. I think that a lot of people would have rather me play U-Boat tonight, and you're probably correct that I maybe should have, but I wanted a little bit more tonight. I wanted something else to do other than the same routine, find the boat, try to sink the boat, right? This is so far giving me that. It's extremely difficult, I find. I feel like in a lot of ways, the scenarios are designed for you to fail. In the scenario I played earlier tonight, we lost our main ship almost immediately, and I'm not sure I could have done anything differently to try to defend it, so I really don't know what to do there. My overall review of this game is fantastic. This game has so much potential, and I think it's just going to keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Yusta, thank you very kindly. Much obliged. Much obliged, Ed. Thank you. I don't think any game in early access is worth $60. Not as hard as Kerbal. You're not wrong. Like when I change it up. Thank you. Appreciate you saying so. You too, V. 100%. I'm actually going to be driving up to Cape Breton tomorrow. Yeah. Anyway. That being said, I can see them asking for a very significant amount of money for this game when it finally releases. We could be looking at like $89.99 kind of a thing, maybe more. Could be up there with like flight sim prices. I don't know. That being said, I don't think any company with any game should require $60 for early access. I'm just saying. So sue me, my bad, etc., etc. cheaper on... Well, I mean, that's up to you guys, right? 100%. Troop designed fail scenarios. It's possible that they are designed for you to fail, or it's possible that they're designed for you to learn very quickly from your mistakes. 1 to 2. I don't know. Thank you, Retired. I will see you when you get back, my guy. You have fun, or at least a good time with whatever it is you're doing. Will I play more? Of course. Not tonight. Not tonight, but yes, of course I'll play more. I've been playing it since the week before it released in early access. The Microprose, the company, was actually kind enough to reach out and provide me with a key. So, that being said, and I thank them very, very much from the bottom of my heart. $60 is too much for an early access game. It's too much. If you could confirm the price of what the end result is going to be, then you could make some kind of argument. Like if you said, okay, the main product will be $110 or whatever, still 60 is too much. You'd have to scale that back to at least 40, maybe 30 for essentially what is free beta testing, right? Like it's, I don't know about that. Exactly, Seymour. I haven't bought a $60 game ever. I've never bought one. Never. Not in my life. So, thank you, Yusta. Cool. Very good. All right, folks. Listen, that's going to wrap it up for me. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you had fun. I really enjoyed this game. You're going to see it a lot more on the channel. AAA titles release as buggy messes for 60. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed it. If there's anything you'd like to see change about the way I'm doing this, please let me know in the comments on YouTube, as whispers here on Twitch, whatever it is. I'll see what I can do. I've gotten a few good tips about the game so far, without spoilers. So please, if you are going to give me tips about the game, if you're a player, let's keep the spoilers to a minimum, please. V, thank you for throwing up them socials. Appreciate it. The last expansion for Civ 6 to be $20. I got Civ 6 for free, the base game from Epic, I don't know, years ago. Something like that. Take it easy there, Wolf. Yusta, peace out indeed, my guy. Mr. Rob Film, thank you very kindly. And of course, V, thank you so much for throwing up the merch as well. Listen, folks, that's going to do it for me. Until next time, I have been lightly salted. Thanks for tuning in.